I broke my own rule and I decided to blind buy several Middle Eastern perfumes. These are perfumes that are pretty new. I've been curious about them and I was like, you know what? It's been such a long time since I just did a blind buy when it came to Middle Eastern fragrances because I'm always testing them. I'm always trying them like with the decants first and then I buy the full bottles. But I was like, let me risk it by buying not one, not two, but three Middle Eastern perfumes blind and let's try them out. So I have been testing these. I've had them for a few days now, and I've come up with some opinions on them. I'm going to be ranking them from my least favorite to my most favorite that I'm kind of low-key obsessed with, and I'm excited to do this with you here today. It's been a while since we did like a Middle Eastern new fragrances focused video, so I'm looking forward to this. But if this is your first time on this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I love fragrances. I talk about them here every single weekday, Monday through Friday. I also publish additional content on TikTok and Instagram under the username ANECHKAFRAGRANCES. So if that is interesting to you, then definitely check me out on those social media platforms. And if you are someone who loves history, I have a podcast. It's called The Fragrance Report. On this podcast, I focus mostly on fragrance and beauty history. So tune in for a new episode on Spotify and YouTube every Wednesday. And also, if you want a better way to track your purchases regarding your fragrance collection, if you want a better way to keep track of your fragrance samples, decants, full bottles, I have just a solution for you. It's my fragrance collection log and expense tracker. It's available for you to download in my Stan store. So as I said, I have a few fragrances that I blind bought. I have more coming that were not blind buys, but these are all blind buys. And I don't know, it's just been a while since I've talked about like new Middle Eastern fragrances on this channel. So I figured, why not? Let's try some of these out. And I was very excited by a few of these. Let's get started. The first fragrance I have is Renine by Asdaaf. And this really stood out to me because the bottle was like so extra. Like this is giving like Barbie's Fairyland Dream House. It's kind of insane. Like this just was very extra and caught my attention, so to speak. So if we actually open it up, the fragrance just takes up this part of the bottle and then this is just like all plastic. So I was kind of like, not gonna lie, I was expecting like this entire thing to be the fragrance, but anyway, this is a fragrance. So this is from the brand Asdaaf. It's called Renine, and the fragrance itself has notes of pitahaya, pear, and mandarin orange at the top. I think they mean like dragon fruit, pear, and mandarin orange. And then a mid of orange blossom, freesia, and jasmine, and then a base of musk, vanilla, amber, and tonka bean. So this has been compared to Prada Paradox. There's some discussion about whether it's comparable to Paradox Intense or just the original Paradox. It's also been compared to that butterfly looking fragrance from Carolina Herrera. To keep it simple, this is a delicious fragrance, but I would say this leans more designer, like more cookie cutter designer than anything else. I definitely smell the pear. Like the pear is quite apparent. If you're a fan of pear, this is going to be one for you. There's also that kind of like fruity vanilla musk that's present in a lot of Lattafa type Middle Eastern fragrances. And what's interesting is that there's like a slight candy-like scent to this. It's kind of as if they took a typical kind of white floral designer fragrance and incorporated a gummy candy into it. That's what I get with this. Maybe that's like the orange blossom and the pitahaya combination with the pear, but that's my explanation of this. To put it very simply, this just smells like a designer fragrance with like a little bit of a candy effect. I like the way this smells. I don't love it. I would recommend it if you found that or if you found that description appealing. But this is just one of those fragrances that's just, it's a little bit too sweet for me. I can't really picture myself wearing this on a regular basis. But if you're looking for a nice pear fragrance with a sweetness to it, this is really good. But would I bought this or would I have been like wearing this if I wasn't reviewing it? Probably not, because it's just not a fragrance that stands out to me in terms of preference. Again, I think it's nice, but it's not like wow for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, Renine by Asdaaf. I like it. I don't love it. Next up, I have something that I really like. This is by Lattafa. This is called Victoria. And in person, like I don't know if like this translates on camera. I don't know if it does really. But like in person, this kind of looks like it came from like a medieval times thing. It looks like it came from like a medieval reenactment because of this, like the whole thing is very clearly plastic. So like the marble here is plastic, like this is all plastic that's been painted gold. So like it's clearly like trying to go for like that opulent like gold color, but it's also very clearly plastic. That's just like a small detail that I noticed. It's neither here or there. This was $30. We can't be that specific, but this is a really, really beautiful kind of like lemon meringue scent. This fragrance includes notes of lemon meringue pie at the top, a mid of neroli, and then a base of vanilla. This, oh my gosh, I love it. This smells like a little bit of a lemon meringue pie with like a hint of vanilla, like a baking vanilla. And I'm starting to get the white florals a little bit. It smells lovely. It smells lovely. It smells beautiful. It's supposed to be apparently kind of similar to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. I think that would be accurate. I kind of thought it was similar to Lyra in terms of the scent profile. I don't own Lyra. I have to like dig for my decant to find it, so I can't really do a side by side. But if you're looking for like a lemon pound cake, lemon meringue scent on a budget, this is going to be really good. And I'm actually really excited about potentially layering it with other gourmand fragrances, because I feel like this is one of those perfumes that's simplistic enough that it will do really well layered with other scents. So this is a strong like. I really enjoy this one. I'm happy to have it. It's really quite beautiful. This is gonna be a great scent to wear in like the kind of fall weather. Like as we transition from summer to fall. I know that we're still quite a ways away, but this is gonna be really good. I really like this so far. So Victoria by Lattafa. This is like super affordable. I thought it was gonna be like $50. It's in fact like 30, so not too bad. My absolute favorite in this video has to go to one of the most anticipated fragrances for me personally, and that is Choco Musk Marshmallow by Asdaaf. You know how like Kayali's Young Bougie Marshmallow has inspired so many alternatives? People have like literally been comparing and contrasting every single alternative possible online. I saw Choco Musk Choco Musk or Asdaaf launch Choco Musk Marshmallow as a flanker, and I was like, I'll just buy this. Because if you guys are unaware, I have the Choco Musk, the original, and this is one of my all-time favorite gourmand fragrances. So of course I had to get the accompaniment, which is Choco Musk Marshmallow, with notes of marshmallow, strawberry, vanilla, and cocoa. I love this. This is going to be the fragrance that I'm going to be marinating myself in for at least a few times a week. But the bottle, the cap gets a little bit stuck on this, so it's like I have to like yank it off. This smells absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it smells great. The only thing, I feel like the question that like, is in all our minds is how similar is it to Young Bougie Marshmallow? I think it's inspired. I don't think it's necessarily too similar, because it kind of like has like a strong like musk, like a more prominent musk. So like I get the musk, but I also get like the strawberry marshmallow, but I also get the musk. And from what I can remember, when I tried Kayali Young Bougie Marshmallow, I was getting like just like the strawberry marshmallow. This also has like that musk accord in there with the strawberry marshmallow. But if you want the similar effect, this is going to be the fragrance for you. It's cheap. It's like $15. So for me, I was like, this is a no-brainer. I'm just going to get this. And I'm so glad I did, because like I said, I'm going to be layering it with so many different things. I've already layered it with a few fragrances, namely Lancome's what's it called? I wore it with Lancome's Idole Nectar, which is like this popcorn caramel fragrance with a rose. And then I also wore it with Victoria. So this works already with so many different fragrances. I'm really excited to wear this. The sillage on this has not been like noticeable yet. I've only worn it like twice, keep in mind. But I have noticed that it stays on my skin for a long period of time, and like one of my issues with Kayali's Young Bougie Marshmallow, especially considering like the price of it, was the fact that even if I brought up like my wrist to my nose, sometimes I would get it, sometimes I wouldn't, and I would have to like literally overspray myself to even get something. And even then, like sometimes it would come, sometimes it would go. I was getting nose blind to it so quickly, and that really frustrated me. So I actually bought the fragrance and then I returned it because of that experience. Like it just wasn't worth it for me. But this is like $15. It doesn't really do that. It doesn't do that disappearing act. Like that's just like my experience with Kalia Bougie Marshmallow. I really wanted to love it, but that's just how it went. So anyway, love this. I'm so excited to have this. I will definitely be getting a fair use out of this. It's a love. So I would say this haul was pretty rewarding. So again, just to kind of summarize, this is number 3, number 2, and number 1. I have some more Middle Eastern fragrances coming, so I'll probably mention them in like next week's haul. Pretty good haul. I would say this is a nice, mindful, demure haul. Nothing too crazy, but let me know, have there been any Middle Eastern fragrances that have caught your attention, that you are quite excited about? I'm curious to hear your recommendations as well. Thank you for watching until the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.